Hey everyone, it's Traceface back at it again with another video here. Uh, this video was by a very generous donation from an old client of mine from 2 years ago. Sent me this to read on the channel today. This letter, my heart is beating pretty fast. Because this letter is actually harder for me to read than what I read on the channel last week. So yeah, I'm gonna try and read this to you, but it's just hard for me for a lot of reasons, and I actually asked Christian if he would read it himself, and he said no. The point is that you need to read this to yourself, for yourself. And he said he's not a camera person. I don't know what it is with you guys and being camera shy. I can't get any of you guys to come on the channel. It's just none of you want to do it. So yeah, this is gonna, yeah, okay. Well, before I read this very kind letter that's gonna be hard for me to read, but I have a donation to video that if you donate a certain amount to my channel, I will do a video of anything you ask me to. So he's asked me to read this, so I have to read it. But yeah, so just so you guys know, that if you have a story that you'd like to share, you'd like to write into me, or a question or a situation you're in or anything like that, please write into me so that I can get you all of my services, my rates for everything, and get you on here. Before I start, so I want to say a great big thanks and shout out to all of you that have recently sent donations to my channel. Gloria, your generous donations, plural, to my Sunday service. Therese, your generous donation to my Sunday service. Laura, your generous donation to my channel. Aaron, your generous donations, plural, to my channel. Christine, your generous donations to my channel. Linda, generous donations to my Sunday service. Christian, your generous donation this morning to my channel and for this donation to video. And Lisa, you recently had donated and gave me a beautiful gift. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. Also, to let you guys know, I'm going to be on an interview coming up soon for Narc Abuse TV Network on Instagram. It's called Narc Abuse TV Network. He's doing a lot of great things over there, and really getting people educated on narcissistic abuse. So he's going to have me on his show. I just found out, just asked me to right before I came on here. And I said, of course, yes. So be on the lookout for that. Also, first week of, hi guys, first week of the October of this month, coming up, October, is the dating group. So those of you out there that are, I have a lot of you that I'm working with that are struggling out there with the dating scene. I have so much information to share with you guys. I have been studying under a lot of the most well-known relationship coaches out there. I got some more stuff to add to it. And so I would love for you guys to be a part of it and learn something new, or at least be able to come and be able to vent about what's going on out there, because there's many of you that are facing this right now. A lot of trendy stuff happening out there. I'm probably going to be doing some videos about that, just based on all the stuff I'm hearing. It's pretty wild. All right. Without further ado, I have to read this letter to all of you. Like I said, yeah, okay. Dear Trace, I'm sending you this donation so that you can read this out loud on your channel. I hope you received it. I sent it on PayPal this AM. I know that you said you don't like compliments, but you need to read this because you say the truth is what matters. So here's the truth. The truth is that had I never found your channel and your services, I wouldn't be here right now. Every time I needed you, you were right there for me. You were there for me during countless nights listening to you on my iPod screen, or all the mornings I drive to work listening to you and your stern voice. Your videos gave me the information I was missing and the inspiration to leave my ex. I had no idea people like this exist until you shed the light on it. My mother and my ex had done such a number on me, and I wished nothing but to not be here anymore. When I reached out to you for help, you were there for me immediately. You made me feel heard. You told me not to give up because I mattered. You encouraged me to concentrate on myself, and you went above and beyond of what a typical coach would do by giving me all the pointers on switching my career and getting away from all the narcs. Because of you, 2 years later, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. I'm now the leading marketing sales manager for, I don't want to give away his company and give him away, keep his privacy. And I'm proud to say that the confidence you helped me find landed me this position. Sometimes I look at you on your channel and it dawns on me that I don't think you actually realize the impact you have on people. It's because you're too busy trying to help everyone that I believe you lose this insight. I used to tell you, I don't know how you do it, listening to all those people every week that you do. But there you were every single week, on time, with a smile on your face, and I could tell all you ever strived to do was lift people like myself out of darkness. You said you weren't going to talk about it anymore, and it looks like that video disappeared, but this needs to be said. It kills me, literally kills me to know that you recently were hurting from another person. I honestly don't care who or what the circumstances, but you, of all people in the universe, don't deserve to cry over, in caps, anything or anyone. You're the one who told me the very same thing 2 years ago. So it's time that myself and the thousands of people who have received help from you give you this reminder today. Tracy, you are loved immensely. People love you. You want to talk about qualities? Well, let me step in and remind you of yours. You're beyond caring and compassionate. You're conscientious, friendly, positive, intelligent, funny as F, he said. And to top it off, you are a knockout. You recently told one of your clients in a video that you shouldn't have to convince someone of who you authentically are. You needed this very same reminder today. Andre actually told me last week to go back and watch that video I did for him. Anyways, Tracy, you are a real rare gem. Anyone out there who's listening to this, Tracy understands these people, these narcissistic soul murderers from hell. She walked me through what was going on and what I needed to do to break away from my ex-animal I was with, who was a nightmare from hell, and my life was close to being over. Tracy, again, had I not done sessions with you, I truly don't think I'd be here. I don't think anyone who hasn't worked with you yet understands how valuable your services are to get someone an appointment that very day they need it. If nothing else, please read this letter on your channel for me and for the thousands of others out there that can relate to my story or should know how so many of us are indebted to you for eternity. All the love in my heart to all the love in yours, Christian. P.S. I always said this to myself, even though it could be considered morbid, but this saying actually keeps me on track with people in my life. What would go in my obituary? Who would write it for me? Who knows me best, and who do I know the best? Tracy, the thousands of people you helped and saved and know your life story one day could write you an obituary book. Christian, you gave me a lot of food for thought, and I am very humbled and blessed to read something like that today. And to go along with what you said, that's a good thing to think about. Like who would actually write your obituary? did they really know you, like inside and out? Did they know parts of you? Were there parts of you you felt you couldn't share with people? I like that a lot. And I also think about when you leave things with someone, if something happened to them, would you be happy with the last thing you ever said or did? I always think about that, especially people that meant a lot to me. I always think about that. Well, um, I don't want to feed on. I don't want to feed on that video. That video got a lot of focus, and um, uh, the focus right now, I believe, with everything I'm doing, needs to be with exactly the message I've been giving and getting recently. And that focus is, you know, this whole idea of how we see ourselves in God, and also, um, what God's really calling us and leading us to do. And so I it's good that I felt others out there not to feel so alone about things. But again, that was getting a lot of focus, and so I don't want that to be a focus right now. Anyway, I wanted to share with all of you that I received some counsel from having a conversation with somebody I really look up to, and I'm in the middle right now of a prayer and fast, so I'm trying to keep a lot of things to myself as I'm in this week, and more will be coming out about this. But for right now, I need to protect certain things and certain you know. When you're in the middle of a prayer and fast, a lot of you don't realize this, but you have to really concentrate, and you have to really be vigilant, and you have to stay on task with things, and you can't be getting distracted by anything, and you can't be worrying about anything. And so anyway, the information I received from this person that I look up to a lot, based on their work, their credibility, their experience. This person knows all about spirits from going back. I mean, we're talking decades worth of experience on this. So to be able to tell them what I'm up to, what I'm doing, and to be able to have them talk to me about, the fact that I need people that are praying over me. I need people that are looking out for me. I need people that are keeping me in check. I need that over me as I'm doing this line of work. And it's so true. And it was put directly into my heart of, like, this is something I is very important, and they're absolutely right. I got a lot of feedback on their view of narcissists being spiritual, and them absolutely confirming this for me based on what they have seen in their line of work. And again, I'll be able to talk more about this, but this week I'm really, I'm doing some extreme things I've never done before. This is what the heck day is it? We started yesterday. This is my second day in. So wish all of us luck on this prayer and fast that are looking to get some stuff delivered from some things in areas of our life that need to be delivered. I can't thank Christian enough for sending this to me. For all of you out there, I'm on a journey right now that's going to lead me to where I know I need to go and where I need to be. And for those of you that wrote to me about that and are telling me, thank you for these types of videos. Sometimes the narc abuse, it gets really too much, and it's we need to start talking about more ways we're going to heal, and we're going to get delivered, and we're going to help others and bring others up with us and save souls. And if we slip up, being accountable, which I did right here on the worldwide internet, and just having these realizations and putting our ego in check, and having humbling moments where we understand that a lot of things are on us that we have control and power to fix. And having that notion that it's how God feels about us, and that's the most important thing that I'm really picking up, and I'm really following and being led by. And I know a lot of you are too, because you wrote to me these very same things. And so I'm really, really excited about that. one of the things that this person said to me in regards to getting delivered, because I had a lot of questions, and they asked me, well, what do you think it is? And I said, well, is it being obedient? No. I said, well, is it stop being rebellious? I said, no. They said, what do you think you need to do in particular? I said, I don't know. I would think those are the two things to getting delivered from things that you just really want to be delivered from. And they said, you need to relax. You need to relax, they said. And I thought, they said, you're thinking too much. You got fear over you with all this, the process, the things that have happened to you in the past with church leaders, with yourself, with spirits, and you just relax and let God do his process through you. Let God lead you. Let God do the work. You put in the work. He's gonna back you up. So just relax and let it happen. I was like, wow. I guess I needed to hear that probably like. I probably needed to hear that a week ago. Just relax, and just saying that to me, it helped me to relax. I'm a little not relaxed in this video, as you can tell, very antsy because I had to read those things about me. And those of you that know me, I have a hard time with that. And it's the reason why my brother and I's band, when we really were getting into this rock band, and we were touring, and these were the days where like we had to do everything ourselves. Like we had to be our own marketing, we had to be our own manager, we had to be our own agent, we had to be our own record label, and we had to go online and toot our horns. Well, guys, I hated it. I hate doing that. I hate doing don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey guys, don't forget me. I remember when I first started this channel, it took me everything I had to just come on here and try to talk and be myself and say it the way it is. It's hard. It's hard sometimes because if you're standing next to yourself and listening to yourself and watching yourself, like you can't do that. You just have to be in the moment. And that's why I do the videos the way I do. If I'm in the moment, I'm feeling led, I pull over in the car, or come over here after just cleaning the house, which is what I just did. Got to get things clean. You can't be trying to get rid of unclean spirits when things around you are filthy. You got to get rid of the filth. All right? These stinking cats and their hair everywhere. Oh, these cats could vacuum. 2 days later, it's like you didn't even vacuum. I'm constantly vacuuming. That's all I do in here. Listen, I wanted to open this up tonight as my thanks to all of you. For any of you out there that would like to share something going on that you want to share, or that you would like to say or comment on, thank you so much, Carrie. You've been following me for a long time. I always see your name on here. Yeah, anything that you want to share in or ask me a question on that I could help you with, please come forward. We don't have too many on tonight. It's a little more quiet than it's been. Okay, Maverick. Yep, we hear you. I'm happy to see all of you. Anxiety doesn't come from our comforter. Satan is in all of your business right now. Right. Well, exactly. That's why he's going to take a hike. All right. He's out of here. Okay. The stories I was able to hear last night from this particular person I'm talking about, and again, I'm trying to protect this right now because I don't want to, like I said, during a prayer and fast, you need to really be protecting information in and out. Though I want to say really confirmed this whole entire spirit world. The things that this person has seen in their lifetime, unbelievable. And I knew that because I had been listening to a lot of the stories, but to hear them from their mouth and to be able to confirm a lot of the things that I have seen with the supernatural things going on, It's insane. And the Christ-like encounters. I got a lot of confirmation on that too. Thank you very much, Laura. I really appreciate you guys. Hello, Melissa from Australia. I'm just going through. Hello, Christian therapist. Yeah, I'm just going through your comments here. Well, I just found out after 30 years that my real father's suicide might be a homicide. I don't know what to think. Whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Was there like new forensic evidence? I'd imagine that that's maybe what it has to do with, because we have better technology now. That's heavy. Wow. Wow. Look, I can't imagine what that must feel like for you to receive news like that. But it also must be, maybe a little bit, not comforting, that's not the word, but look, I'm going to pray for you that you guys, that the truth the truth comes to light, and everything is brought to the surface for you, so you get your answers and you get your truth. There's nothing worse out there than not knowing the truth. There's nothing on the planet worse than that. Oh, you were only 6 years old. That is heavy stuff. That is really heavy stuff. Well, I'm going to be saying prayers for you, and everybody else in this community will be saying prayers for you, that you get your truth, because you deserve that. That's a long time to think one thing and then get information like that might not even have been it. Wow. I'm interested though. Miria, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm so bad pronouncing names. Did they get new forensic information? Did they get, like, I'm a little brain dead tonight, guys. I'm sorry. It's what I'm doing for this fast I'm on. Yeah, we're all going to be saying some prayers for you. I'm just curious if they got how this all came to be. Well, you probably aren't going to be able to write it all in a comment, but I appreciate you sharing that with us, because we want to support you on this, and we'd like to know the outcome too. So please don't forget to keep me in the loop with this. My email address is tracefaceit@gmail.com, and you can always email me. So, I also, guys, I was thinking of this too. It would be really, really great for more of you to send me these stories of what has happened for you, people that I've worked with. If you could come forward and say some of the great things that have happened, because I know some of you have, and if you could write that in so I can read that to people on the channel, that's going to be really uplifting for people. It's going to help people to try and heal and get, and have hope and faith in the process of healing. That would be amazing. Or yeah, so any of your success stories with narcissistic abuse would be great for me to share on the channel. Well, if none of you else have any questions out there, if things you would like for me to answer questions on, I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm just going to say again, thank you to all of you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you have done for me in the last week. You got me right back on track. You gave me my power back in Christ, and I appreciate that with the bottom of my heart. Aquarius 63. I'm just sad because my daughter had emailed you for information about your service, but then she went back with the narc. Oh, yeah. It happens all the time. It happens to me all the time. I've had people, listen, guys, I've had people sign up for the whole package I'm doing, okay, and then just, I don't even hear from them. It's like, hello, didn't you want to do your services? And I just refund them their money back, because it's like, I don't know, I know what happened, and we all know what happens. Well, they say Narcissistic abuse victims, targets, I should say the word targets, on average go back 9 times. Hi, Dansky. Dansky. Are you Polish too? Yeah, Maverick made his appearance. He's you want to talk about learning a lot about someone's trust. I need to learn from that cat. That cat, okay. I could learn a thing or two about trusting and opening up. It takes a long time. Feral cats will teach you that. You don't trust the humans right away. You don't trust them. Hi, Sean Marie. Hi, guys. Yeah, well, yeah. So getting back to you, Aquarius, it's sad to watch that happen. And at this point, she doesn't even talk to me. Oh, yeah. Story of many of my clients' life right now. Many of them. In fact, I have a group right now I'm running where parents are hurting because of what their kids are doing. I'm being led to do a video about what the internet has done to people. All right, and what the internet is doing to human beings, minds, bodies, spirits, and souls all around. The best neighbors are fences. You got that right, Dansky. You got that right. Aquarius, keep praying for your daughter and keep sending her Tracy's videos. I do that with my clients and it can get them back on track. Oh, thank you, Christian Therapist 333. Thank you. Yeah. We all need to support one another, you guys. I mean, you know, every single time I get a young person that signs up with me, I can hear the angels in the heavens singing. It's like, yes, like another young person, you know, another young adult, or you know, even the teen. If I can educate them on this stuff, I feel like I could go to sleep and die tomorrow, because if we can educate the young folks about this, we can put a stop to these patterns. All right. And so, James, I don't feel like myself anymore. I don't feel the love and confidence I used to. I get close, then never quite grasp it again. James. Okay. Well, sorry, I'm getting text messages. Look, you know, the thing I want to say about regaining love and confidence in yourself, I would say it's one of the things that takes the hardest amount of work to do, because especially if you're coming out of abusive relationships. And look, you're not always going to have perfect moments. You might slide back a few times, but it's really hard work. And I couldn't have done it alone. You know, I received help. I had a Christian counselor for years that was really helping me. The Bible helped me the most, really helped me the most. Even being able to listen to all of your stories, believe it or not, in the last 3 years helped me to heal. You know, we need support. We need to support one another, and we need to encourage one another and lift each other up. And we can't be, you know, we can't be judging ourselves that much and judging other people. This is hard work, you guys, to get your self-love and self-confidence back up there. I'm sure you guys watched my journey in the last 3 years, and it was not an easy one. But it's just, you gotta stay focused. And the one thing I'll tell you that really truly helps is when you wake up in the morning, you gotta get in the habit of putting your all you need is time and Phil Collins. Yeah. Head on over to my band's page, Vulgarity, and listen to some of our lives and our songs. We did a he's talking, I think that's what you're talking about. I don't care anymore. We did a cover of that last year. I think that's what you mean, but no, when you wake up in the morning, you guys, you gotta, don't go to the devices, you know, reach for your Bible. Reach for some inspirational, motivational things that you can read when you get up. Write down things that you're thankful for. Start your day off like that every day, and end your day like that. I'm telling you, it does a world of difference to your self-esteem and confidence when you can actually start to give yourself grace and thanks, and find what you're thankful for. Oh, you didn't know that, Dan? Yeah. Yeah. If you look up Vulgarity, we know I named my band Vulgarity many years ago, that people that know my last name. Yeah, it's we did a cover of that on the, you'll find it on there. I think it's like the second to the last video we did. Hey Tracy, when you find, oh, I lost it. Hey Tracy, when you find no solution to a problem, it's probably not a problem to be solved, but rather a truth to be accepted. A comment left on Narcissist Chronicles by Pill Rider. That's true. That's really true. James, no, you are not cursed, and don't speak that stuff over you. You are not cursed. You are blessed. You are blessed. You know, when we start slipping back and thinking those things about ourselves, you know, you can't do that because it's not true. It's simply not true. And the enemy would like for you to think that it is. That's how it works. You know, understand how the opponent works. The opponent wants you to feel confused, depressed, down on yourself, lonely, isolated, no hope, can't change, reprobate. No, absolutely not. You were made perfectly. You were made perfectly. You were made, you have a purpose here. Okay? You have a purpose, and don't forget that. You are important. You matter. You matter a lot, greatly to a lot of people. So, well, I think, James, it's because you're under some type of demonic, James is asking why I don't feel this in my spirit. It's a demonic stronghold, guys. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Demonic strongholds are very strong, and they are very real, and they have to be broken. This is why I do prayer and fasts every month. Every single month I hold one, because it's very important that people are understanding that this is how you're going to break free from narcissistic abuse. It's not anything else. This is spiritual, guys. This is all spiritual. All this stuff you're watching in the secular world, you're not going to be able to take this with you where we're going, guys. You're not going to be able to take any of this stuff with you where we're going. You know, don't listen to all that out there with the secular advice and the secular world we're living in. It's all a bunch of horse crap. We are living in a spiritual world right now, and we're having a physical experience. But I'm telling you guys, I've seen some crazy things occur going into deliverance and going into a prayer and fast. And that, you know, your worlds are starting to open up. The worlds are starting to open up. You can see things even clearer. And just as Pastor Price was talking about in one of his sermons, once you go down that road again, once you start walking in the spirit world, you can't go back to secular world anymore. What are you going to do? Go sit in a bar and drink? I'll tell you right now, I did it a few weeks ago. Didn't feel right. Didn't feel right at all. As a matter of fact, it opened up a door. So I'm just saying, there is so much more out there, you guys, than anybody wants to talk about or see or recognize. I don't think that we have, I really really don't think we have a lot of time left. I think things are getting crazy around us. I think it's crazy town. It's crazy town everywhere we look. Crazy. You know, and look, you guys, we got to get things right. We got to cut out all this caca-baloney in our lives. Hold my pillow here. I'm getting cold. My AC, I thought crapped the bed earlier, and I thought the compressor was shot, but I guess not. It's getting cold in here now. We got to cut this caca-baloney out, guys, in you know, accepting crumbs, you know, not walking in faith, not putting in the time for God. It's all going to come to an end. I mean, we got to do some work now. We got to help one another. All right? Those people that really, really want it, they're going to stick together. Those people that really, really don't, and they're just saying, I want it, they say they want it, well, you know, the fluffy pillows, yeah. I wouldn't be sitting here telling you guys what I know if I didn't go through it. And that's why I can say things with conviction about this, because I've been through it all. I've been through it all. I've been every which way you can have it. And I've learned now how to get out of these funks really quickly. You know, and what that entails, how to do it. And it's this, you know, Christ-like confidence, you know, Christ's confidence in us. If he's confident in us, then we'll be confident in us. And that's just it. It's as simple as it is. I don't know. I always still think about that saying, what would Jesus do? Every day, I'm striving. I want to be more and more like him, and I don't want to be any way else. And when the times I'm not like him, I think about that and I reflect over it and I ask for forgiveness, because the older I'm getting, I feel like the more I'm understanding how important it is, and the more it just doesn't feel right when I'm doing things that are wrong. That's it. I feel it deep down within the core of my being. And you know, to me, that's the Holy Spirit. Now, some of you don't know anything about Jesus, and you don't know about the Holy Spirit, and you don't have a Bible, and you don't know what I'm talking about, and that's okay. I'd love to talk to you more about it. Please feel free to reach out to me about what I know, what I've been through. I'd love to talk to you more about it, and get you some help if you're suffering out there. And yeah, I thank you guys again for being here and being a part of this channel, participating in the lives, and being here for one another, supporting one another. It's so crucial right now in these times to have this support. Yeah, Ted, I know. You know, I just want to say real quick about that with the COVID and everything going on. In a positive way, it is separating, you know, the tares from the wheat. It is separating. It's making us clearly see things and what's inside of people, what they really want for themselves, and who they really are. You know, it is. Can we have humbling moments? Ask for forgiveness, cut it out, forgive ourselves for going off the deep end or whatever the heck we were doing? Yes. As long as we recognize it and do better. But people that are just saying they want to do better and they just continue doing the same thing, well, they can't be helped right now. We can't help them. We can't help them. You have to really want help for yourself. And look, to humble yourself and get help, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to go to someone and say, yes, exactly, Casey, the pandemic is exposing people. It is exposing people. It's exposing people's hearts. Their hearts. I don't know why you're trying to write messages, Casey, and it keeps saying they're retracted. I don't know why it does that sometimes to people. Um, yeah, I agree with all this stuff, guys. Yeah, you just focus and carry out your plan. Stop being codependent. Other people cannot make you happy. Amen, Dansky. It's the truth. It's the truth. Time to face that truth. Yes. Well, guys, this has been a long one. I don't usually stay on for this long. I'm going to be having Linda on the channel again. We had a really good conversation the other day about the ego, and we're going to be doing a video on that together, hopefully on Friday. We're talking more about the ego and how we get attached to our own egos. We're going to be talking about ourselves in this. A lot of things I've learned about it and studied about it. And you want to talk about healing from pain? I'll tell you everything I know about that too. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to let you guys all go. I love you guys all very much. And thank you again, Christian, and all of you for your generous donations that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. Don't forget, if you would like to learn more about these trendy things you have to be careful for out there in the dating world, also getting educated on do's and don'ts in the dating world. Also, yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I did learn from some of the best coaches out there that are really making strides to helping people out there I took a lot of pointers from them to put together this program. It's a 4-week program. We meet once a week for an hour. So if you're interested in meeting to learn about this and to get yourself some confidence out there when you're getting back out there in the dating world, a lot of you are scared to do it, and that's understandable. And a lot of you have some things to share about the horror stories that you went through. So we're going to be doing all of that in this group. Contact me at tracefaceit@gmail.com so that I can I can share a thing or two with you. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning on in. And once again, look for me on, I'll let you guys know when I am going on the Narc Abuse TV channel on Instagram, doing great work over there. And I'm looking forward to being I'm going to be the one interviewed now. So I'm going to be the one on the hot seat. Hot cakes on the hot seat. I'm like losing it right now. Yeah, I'll share with you guys all again some things going on this week. I'm protecting in my little space of my prayer and fast, but it's been good. It's been very humbling. It's been very interesting. All right, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Have a really excellent day or night depending on where you live. I'm Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together.